Oh, say y'all, and apparently my was on a hot mic there. Uh, how y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this episode, and welcome to the broadcast. And I screwed it up again. And I see my cute, fuzzy, little adorable faces not up there and stop being a normal. No, no. Well, yes, I do want this because I will be using it. Excuse me, I kind of got a little something caught in my throat. So, where the frick is? There you is. Why aren't you in my favorites? Of course, I'm talking about Wii Mod for the game we're going to play today, which I have been playing like ever since it kind of launched. Well, on and off with each update. And excuse me while I take my morning medications, even though it is 2 p.m. in the afternoon, because it takes me about 2 to 3 hours to fully wake up, and during that time, usually I take them after the stream, but my head is hurting too much. Um, so anyways, as you can see, we're playing M.A.S.S Builder. How to describe M.A.S.S Builder? You know those mecha models like Gundam, specifically Gundam. That well, it's known as Gunpla. Gundam Play. Uh, this is kind of like that game. Well, not that game. That like the you can actually build your own pilot the your own mecha which you pilot. And I'm sorry, there's no music. I am currently, I don't know why M.A.S.S is not loading up right now. Give me a minute, folks. M.A.S S, come here. Come here, M.A.S S. Here, M.A.S S. M.A.S S, M.A.S S. Oh, I was wondering where those went to. But yeah, M.A.S.S Builder. It's on Steam, by the way, if you're curious. And there's my cute fuzzy face, but it needs to be it needs to be broadcasted to the world, and it probably won't. Yay! It actually held its resolution dimension. Ah, there I am. As I keep saying, it's basically a mech. It's a kind of like a visual novel with a mecha custom mech with robot fighting action, with a live action a mecha combat, which you control one. And the story wise, we're not going to get into the story beyond what we're going to be doing because it's a freaking visual novel. And so far, I don't think they've added really much voice acting. Wish they did. Those visual novels that actually have voice acting to the text and all is great for like Let's Plays, but if you want to know the storyline and what the hell's going on, download it yourself. Because it just kind of just throws you in there. It throws you into the deep end, and it's sink or swim. And so far, I question what the heck's going on with the story. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? But so far, there's only one reason you play this game: to build your own mecha and to go test it out, and to shoot things and slice things and boom things. So, give me a minute here, folks. Instead of yammering on, how about we actually jump into the game and actually play it? And let's see if Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. I keep forgetting to announce my live streams. There, uploaded it. Put the link on the Dragon's Loft Discord. For profiles, I'm so glad they introduced the profile system in one of the more recent updates. But profiles, personal game, just new game. Quit. Just new game. And excuse me, my G keys aren't working, so I'm may have to click out of the game. A future in where humanity lived a prosperous century and technology advanced beyond blah 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 beyond the time and space, if that's possible. Makes me question about the these. Enjoy that, because that's the only time you're actually going to get to see that particular set of animations. It never shows you deploying like that. Chapter 1, Uprising. Yada 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 yada. I know, immediately you're screaming. By the way, think of this as you're she's your XO, your senior officer. You are part of a PMC that was recently established. Private military company, private military corporation. Yeah, PMC, World Defense Force. We're fighting these kaiju. City and her Spartans. Yeah, that's Reyna. She's gone through some updates, and this is the main reason why you're here. Frame. We're going to automatically name that S. No, S and S. No. SSXX dash. Now just leave it as the SSXX. 6 characters. There. It's not a triple X. It's not a triple threat. It's a quadruple threat. Now, this is the main reason why you're in the game. 1, you could actually build your mecha and paint it, customize it. Do we like that face? And I don't know if the current weight up here of parts has yet to determine your affects your mech, but there's been talks by the developers that they're interested in implementing such a system. That's more teethy. But City needs humans. City needs humies. But right now, we need the safety helmet. Because I really wish there was kind of like a dog one and a cat one. And definitely the big O sound absorbing ear protectors. Just go with that one. I'm not going to really do through much of the coloration and all. We're just going to probably keep the color, unless... Actually, yeah, keep the color for bright safety orange, because City doesn't trust the humies right now with her stuff. Blitz. Yeah, and you can make entire sets, an entire mech of a set, like a Assault, Blitz, Titan. I'm particularly fond to the Blitz, but well, and here they've actually introduced this in one of the more recent updates. Is the ability to customize, add like actually you would do with actual Gunpla. Is like just add parts and all to greeble it out, decal, not just decals, but actual parts to mod it, to kit bash it. But I want armors. I'm just going with what looks good right now. I don't have a really... Actually, that's generally the way I go with what looks good. But I don't have a particular theme. I usually save the boost pack for last. I always like going with this one because I haven't developed a better one yet. No. I like the Gundam Wing style, a front and rear battle skirt. Well, not exactly the rear battle skirt, but the front part of it. That looks like the Strike Gundam's kind of like where a Strike Gundam would put its strike knife. Its vibro knife. And I don't think we have the... No, we don't. My favorite one is the one with the booster. It has boosters on here that actually work. But we'll just go with the Gundam Wing. Oh. You know what I haven't been doing? You see this over here? We can manually edit it. If we want to be different. And sometimes that actually works, but... Save me the work. Here and come over here. Do I want that one? Yeah, considering right now we're going to be maybe getting rid of this boost pack. Don't know. That's the best one for right now until we get something better. Biceps. I always like this one. Elbow pads. Go for the feathery wing type, which I sometimes mod into beam emitters. You know, well, if you're in... What am I saying, beam emitters? Well, if you're into this kind of genre, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't even have to explain that. Armor, I like using these because they remind me of claws. For the thigh armor, I like using these. I also like using these, but we don't have the resources right now to develop them. To let y'all know, this is a game which you grind for resources to develop new armors and weapons and new technologies. Yeah. For the times when you need a Neom in the Yeah, this is basically a looter shooter. A looter shooter visual novel. I just like the greebling. I like them with greebling. Actually, the Titan goes better. See, it's not all about the Blitz. All about the Blitz. And I actually like these because it actually reminds me of toes or kind of like talons. Have yet to find anything to replace them. I rarely use those. I tend to use this and have recently the kind of like these. I'm waiting for to unlock these in my personal playthrough. But this is more like that the fight claw on roosters. So, okay. Attachment points. This is another thing they recently introduced. Attachment points for your missile pods, which I'm going to change out because I don't like the style of those. Actually, I could actually do something different. But right now, jetpack. Ooh, goody. I was gonna say ooh, goody, goody, but this is also a good one to play around with. We want this one. This is actually I think the canonical one, unless it's this one. But I've been liking this one. I'm waiting till I like unlock these. This is fun to play around with, and this one is too, because it reminds you of it gives the illusion of wings. But here we just kind of got like armor plating for, and a fuel storage for, probably rather powerful. Give me a minute here. Yeah, I just noticed it was on top chat. For rather powerful thrust nozzles. No, let's change that head. Not the face, the head. Give it a more of a dragon-like appearance. Hey, it's almost the Epion. No. It's almost Altair Gundam? Dragon Gundam? Or was it... No, Wing Gundam. With the head. But I'll be changing it up eventually. Along as we go. So, for here, we can actually adjust the height and watch what the arms do when I come down here, lower arm. See, you got the lower arm. The lower arm extends from here to here, and I'm going to just. Yeah, you could actually do the Unicorn Gundam, what is it, Fury mode, a Berserk mode, Break mode. It's powered up form, which I like doing with the arms and the legs, and the body and neck. Just about everything besides the hips and shoulders. Well, not to that extent on there, just to be just enough to get a look inside. Not necessarily inside, but add more visual noise, more visual detail. There we go. Don't we all wish we could do that? And the neck. Yeah, and I definitely got to change those eyes. Okie dokie. Now, we're going to... excuse me. We're going to equip our mech with weapons. And you're basically divided up into physical weapons. You can carry a shield with you, which... Now it's a valid tactic to actually carry a shield, because there is a valid build. Actually, there's a number of valid builds to use the shield around. Kind of like have your bullet weapons, you have like your energy weapons, you have your missile pod weapons, and you have your support. Support can be interesting. But right now, I am going to actually make my own weapon. Specifically, a sword. No, actually... I don't have a... Hard. Well, that's for you to build on. That's also for you to build on, but it's a hammer base. So that's a hammer. That's a hammer. But can I currently? You don't have the technology to dual wield, so it's not what I had in actually go. What the hell? Seeing as it's going to look funky. Funky monkey. What? No. I will make a spear. Seeing as I don't have the things to... Ooh, this one. Assaulter. Spearhead. Hammerhead. Ooh, I can make a maul. Ooh, I can do a lance, but lances kind of suck in this game currently. Base sword. That's more of a pike. Yeah, let's go with just big old, regular old spear. And actually, I'm going to do just a quick coloration. And to colorize, right now it's broken up into 4 major sections. You can actually create your own colors. If you like, select this, come down to edit. As you can see, I've got my own color set up, which I probably will be using. But for right now, I'm just gonna select color. Well, select style, because there's also ones that sorry, I'm rambling here. For the blade, silver, because silver's for monsters and iron's for humans. And what's the difference between a human and a monster? Okay. Want that to be silver. Silver and gold. I want that to be gold. And this. I could go bronze. No. You go there. I could do that as bronze, copper, nickel. Oh, my head's already getting to me, folks. But I refuse to quit right now. Dark gray, black metal, red metal, metal. Well, just brown, like brown gloss. Is there like a wood pattern? Not really. Just making sure that, yeah, we'll just go brown for wood. Brown. Okay. Ah, man. Gotta do that all over again, eh? So, we can even double the select. So, do that. Silver. Let's reinforce it with iron. Okay, the shaft is just going to be brown. That is going to be silver. Gold. And this will be iron. But if that's iron, I need to make the other iron. Just where's iron? There. And just have the gold on. Just have the gold right there. Yeah, that's. My first spear. If y'all are curious about this up here, we can actually add elemental damage to our weapons, but as of right now, not going to happen because we don't have the skills. I am definitely going to change this out because I'm not going to change this out. Barrel. Because it does. I don't have the what I want. And if you think this is boring, welcome to the game. This is what it's about. Come down here. Dark brown for wood. Okay, there. There. Give the illusion of. Do I want to stay gunmetal or something lighter? Maybe something lighter for like the actual casing. I do not know. We're going black metal. In the book of black metal. Because we've already done a theme here. Oh, that should have been iron. Since we've already got a theme going here. Okay, so that's the center, so make that golden. Make that iron. And make that silver. Iron Storm. Just for the sake of it, I will use an energy weapon. I'd like to rely on one weapon, one ranged weapon. So, there's that one, What about barrels? There's one shot, there's auto. Raise for you to build around with, but I don't feel like spending like forever. So, keeping to the theming, brown. And more brown. Okay. Iron. I don't know, this up here. No, I'll just make it iron. Silver and gold. And I'll make this gold. Not that impressive, but nah. And this, hopefully I can change out. I could if I wanted to be basic. Well, if I just wanted to spend the time in craft mine, which I could, but I'm not going to. For y'all's own sake, and I haven't got that. So here, paint. So there, that is silver. All silver. But for the rear end, we're going to light it up here. All alone. Okay, so... Okay, its housing is brown. Its accents are gold. And everything else is on. I'm not even going to bother naming those. Ooh, what parts do we get? Base generator. To build your own, okay. To build your own, okay. Looks like we're stuck with the Echo. Because I usually build around these. So... that is silver. That is silver. I like making like those turbo spinny things gold, like, why wouldn't you? You wanna know what? Since this is actually part of it, I wanna make that iron. And silver. You can kind of tell the difference. It's there's a little difference between the two. Okay, so that is wood or dark brown. Okay, there and there. Gold. No. No golden thrusters right now. On. Usually my recommendations is stick with that as limited color palette as possible. 2 to 4. Using one predominant and a one secondary undercoat. Like one for the armor, one for like the interior to denote the interior, and the other two used sparingly for accents. Like right here, we have a theme going on. This is the deadly end because it is the very more shiny part. This not so much because it is the you know. Anyways, shields. I'll get into shields later on. But you can actually use one, but we've got a two-handed weapon right now. And there's going to... Yeah, I got to double click to exit. Tuning. This is where you can get into the nuts and bolts, almost literally, of your M.A.S.S. Mobile assault skeleton suit, I believe. You can change out its engines, its operating system, basically its frame, its architecture, put in a whole lot of computer systems, OS modules, a support stuff for the engine. We'll be getting into that hopefully later. But for right now, we're just going to go to mission. Oh, and this game does have a multiplayer. I don't care. Oh, that's our basically information. Quindolia, she's basically our researcher and everything. And Reyna over there, that was just briefly on the left before I clicked through everything. She's our EXO. She takes care of everything. But normal, we've got difficulties: normal, easy, hard. I generally play on very hard because I play with cheats on, which I am playing with right now. Unlimited health, unlimited shields, unlimited boost, unlimited ammo, no reload. I am not going to mess with any of the money I get, and I am not going to mess with my max shields or my max speeds beyond unlimited shields and unlimited health and unlimited boost. All that I am going to be doing. Oh, it go creak creak clack with a tuning up the with the M.A.S.S. So, anyways, we're basically getting back into things since we're basically right out of school, I guess you could say, or it's been a while since we've been in a M.A.S.S. It's been a while, but anyways, I'm going to be playing on very hard and start mission. This is just a VR training sim. Yep, Reyna's design has changed a lot along with her personality.
Start.
I'm using a keyboard and mouse, so usual WASD to move, space to jump. Shift to basically boost, and one for melee weapons. Right click to actually go into this mode. You can actually fly, but depending on how much fuel you have at the time. Numbers 1 and 2 to a change between one is your melee weapon, 2 is your bullet, and 3 is your beam. I tend to like. What I don't like is how when I do this, it just switches. Really want that.
Mission clear.
Basically, the wing boosters that make Gundam Wing Zero. And I'm not talking about Wing Zero Waltz either. Oh, I didn't change where the missile pods was located. Yeah, don't care. Here in development is where you actually allocate your resources. You has all telling you about everything. Right here, you actually need resources to basically go up the skill tree, each skill tree. But like if we go up, say this side instead of going up this side, you automatically the cross swords is combat. The multiple arrows is speed. This is defense. This kind of like, it's a bit grayed out, but the box. And I just noticed Is there camera screen sensitivity? No. Video system network regional show all health bar. No, well. I just noticed how dark it was on a YouTube. I apologize. But anyways, here's where we get introduced to the armor system, which I went us through. This is one of our head engineers. Tuning. This is our head tech guy. He'll be tuning up our rides whenever our M.A.S.S whenever we want it. Don't bother seeing much of them, but she's really reliable for right now. This is Kunai. Basically get used to him because he's going to be one of your major contacts. He, story-wise, is your he's your mentor, former personal teacher from wherever you come from. Don't care. Get through it. We want to get the super robot fighting action. I know. Story. What about the story?
Launch process.
Purchase the game yourself. I am not reading all that. SS XXXX.
Arriving at destination. Disengaging autopilot. Mission start.
You still haven't explained to me what void particles are.
Signals detected. Taking assessment.
One reason why I don't like spears. Actually, main reason, they're slow.
Objective updated.
Gimme my loot. And yeah, you just sit around just to combat those, to investigate why they're suddenly starting to appear more frequently. So we see you through and clear out the quarks. But I have lithium and latinum to trade. That shield you see every few times, every time I get hit, that bubble, that's my shield. It will deplete normally. If I get hit too much, which not going to happen because I have infinite shields on. Give me my loot. Kind of reminds me of the voice from Mass Effect. I thought I changed that to be like the Scion voice from a Battlezone 2 combat commander. I miss the Deacon in a Star Wing unit that I have in my other game. And when we get back to base, Reyna, I want my I want my sword. Why did you tell me it was I'd be more proficient with, I may have been more proficient with the spear. And as a rule, when it comes to bosses, when I'm cheating like this, I usually take out the mobs first, so I can get better loot. Dang, I feel so slow compared to my other build. Leave me alone, monkeys! Monkey, leave me alone! I do not consent! I miss my warhead missile, my warheads. Flood the area! I found you generally don't want to go into melee combat during boss battles like this. And it would seem my loot has stopped spawning, so that means I need to deal with the big bad boss dude. Give me the loot!
Mission clear.
Yeah, too much like Mass Effect. Not exactly a Macross missile storm now, was that? Ooh, warhead pod I can develop. Under angle launcher. Oh well. Ooh, Assault Mark II body. Yeah, don't. And they give you exposition and prose and sometimes verses. But not as in multiplayer, because I believe this actually does have a multiplayer tuning. Wants to see me in tuning. Yada, 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 yada. Don't. Shut it, shut it, shut it. Don't want to hear it. Yeah, shut it, shut it, shut it, shut it, shut it. Nobody's here for the story. It's badly translated. Well, not badly translated. It's poorly translated. We are here for Wapens. Wapens. Grip. Nothing new. Blad. Looks like I'm forced to use this one. I'll accept it. Actually, shield time. And this is actually how you create new you develop new technologies. You get the materials and you just pay for it. And despite having the weight cost, I don't know if there's anything, if that changes anything or not. Not as of yet. Dang nabbit! We're not using a shield because I like to... Actually, yes, we are using a shield. Model, there nothing new under the sun. So here we are going to go to dark brown. Here we're going to go to gold. Here we're going to go to iron. Here we're going to pick gold. Here we're going to pick iron. Here we're going to pick silver. This we're going to pick gold. But no, now here this pot, this here pot now. We're going to come up. We're going to come over here. We're going to do a bit of backwoods engineering here, and we're going to be doing some more heads here. And seeing as we don't got any other type of warheads, we're just going to use the standard old missiles. Yeah, that's called jerry rigging, because Jerry rigged it. This is one of the new support weapons they put in. Slashing. Jeepers, creepers. Boy, I think I know where he got his peepers. Yeah, I'll just leave it as that. And I'm actually going to unequip that, because it's additional weight you're carrying into battle, for one, which I think the weight now affects your movement speed. I don't know, but if I'm not carrying it into battle, actually, if I'm not going to use it, I don't want it, and I generally don't use energy weapons. Because if I have plasma, it's like this is plasma, and I think a plasma shared between regeneration. Let's see. Let's go into development, engines, OS architecture. Now there is some ways to do. There's a bunch of ways, but you're really focused on one frame, one skeleton. It's like a like heavy defense, a heavy armor, heavy speed, utility, just overall utility, heavy ammo regeneration, but even a time manipulation in a sense. But it all depends on where you want to focus on. They've even got a complex tree for elemental users, basically mages. So for me, combat frame, I would suggest dedicating yourself to 1 or 2 trees. Mention thrusters. Right now, I would very much like some more speed. That would be with the boost frame. The boost frame, but this is material collector. Piercing. And basically the more materials you get, the better off you are. So I am going to actually work toward get the material collector right here. And even though I got the support frame, if possible, I am going to look towards getting something else. More mission rewards is good. With shot canister, cryo. See, we're already on the way to unlocking a, in my opinion, one of the best builds. But there's also weapon stance controls, which eventually allows you to dual wield, which is a viable tactic. Which then allows you to use a shield, but we can't do that right now because we don't got the stuff. So it's either between, actually, do I have enough combat frame, or I'll go with the combat frame. Or the engine. That's charge engine. I'll leave that for the frame. Acceleration. Microcontrollers, which you can only get through this engine right here. Get these, and the OS, Exoscale OS, improved neural OS, accuracy, fuel recharge, but fuel burn rate is actually fuel shield recovery. That's enhancers. I find going down the middle is a pretty good safe bet. Don't automatically just jump up through, even if you've got the stuff for it. Get one, get a perk, go down one of the skill trees. Because as you can see, you may not like it. Like the one you think you want. Because automatically we're decreasing durability, we're decreasing armor, but what I want is power and physical. That determines how hard I hit. But as you saw, For the durability, I'm kind of regaining it with the introduction of microcontrollers. I'm increasing my speed with the turbines. And with the combustion, power, magazine. Oh, with the there's a PvP side, as I said, online play. And what you've got two builds, PvE, basically solo play, and PvP. What you build with PvE may not be legal with PvP. Natural OS. Accuracy, shield recovery, shields go down, armor went up. Long range, fuel goes up, accuracy goes up, magazine reload. Fuel burn rate goes down. See? Combat frame, support frame. Combat frame, support frame. It's all about how you want to play. I went with the support frame because I wanted some of the options in that tree. What I really want is the combat frame for right now. This shows the enemy weaknesses, which I want. It also, specifically wanted the mission rewards increase. I also want the material collector, which will help me in the development of armors, which we're not going to get right now, but that's okay. That's okay. So we've got our machine tuned up. Let's go for another mission. Yeah. You're incoming. Kunai. Yeah. Let's rock and ride! It's bot kicking time. Oh, I didn't fix those. The only time the shoulder-mounted missile pods work is on like
destination. Shifting to pellet quantity.
mobile suits like heavy arms. That's specifically designed for them.
Energy signals detected.
See, I'm having a lot better time with just a sword. As you can see, there's kind of a little symbol. It's kind of barely hard to make out, but there is a symbol attached to these. The symbol hovering over them in the target reticle. Can't wait for the aerial bursts.
Proceed to next objective.
Denotes what element they're weak to.
Mission objective updated.
You keep away. You could have waited for my loot. Kind of waiting for the Steam Workshop to be added to this so we can start sharing our creation. Our creations, yeah, our mecha. Caution.
Multiple energy signals detected.
this is a tactic too. Just go running around with your I just like for the most of it, I was just going zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, the slash, the beam sword, a variant of the support drones is not my favorite. I got to move those missile pods. Having light machine trigger. Modded 6-barrel Gatling. Short assault blade. Yeah. Don't really want armor. Yeah. Don't. I don't have anything new. You will learn. I know what I'm looking for. We may have something new. Yep, we got new stuff. We know it's new because we have these symbols underneath. So we're going to come down here and we're going to no new handles. So we are going to short assault blade. Come over here. Ooh, one of my favorite ones. Just build this. Okay, that'll work. Shock absorbing barrel. Ew. I may just keep the color assignments and see what comes out. Nah. Oh, there's more? Ooh. Prism. This is new. And just to let y'all know, y'all can make some rather interesting things with these support units. I've been kind of been able to make like an R-Wing, a F-Zero Racer, something from Riddick. Ooh, I'll take that. Nothing new there, so we'll go back to... kind of like something from Battlestar Galactica. Maybe something from Star Wars, but... oh, crap, folks. I'm sorry to say, I'm going to have to cut the stream rather early today. My head just kind of came up and Forgive my French, but bitch slapped me. Kind of like what Will Smith and at the what was it, the Oscars? So I'm going to, here at the title screen, I'm going to have to say, shit, this is the end of the episode. Do what you normally do. Until next time, catch you on the bounce. Later.